Vanes, vanes, vanes. Which vane is the quietest? Today I'm out here and I'm testing all these vanes. I'm trying to pick out the best hunting vane for me. I'm going for a quiet vane, but something that can also steer a mechanical broadhead and possibly a fixed head, but still shoot pretty consistent and be a little bit forgiving, which I know those two things kind of don't go together. You know, the taller vane's probably going to get more steering, but it's also probably going to be a little bit louder. So today I've got a sound machine. I'm going to shoot over that, and I've got a great day this morning. It's calm, no wind. You can tell there's a little bit of background noise, but it's actually quieter than what the Aeroflight is. So I'm going to shoot all these vanes, test them, and see which one is the quietest. I've got AAE Airazr 26, DCA Super Saber Minis, Tac Driver. These are 2.75s. The Max Stealth, a Q2I, the Iron Wheels, Bohning Alpha, a Bohning X3 vane, the Fletch, Quad Fletch, and these are the only 4 vanes I'll be shooting. The rest are all 3s, Bohning Heat vane, and the Airazr 23s. So I'll go ahead and shoot these and see which one is the quietest. Well, this was a really fun test. I finally got accurate readings of the arrows. I tried to get the most accurate results as possible. It is a sound machine and I am outside. I tried to shoot the ones that were off a little bit a couple times to make sure I got the same reading twice or close to the same reading. Well, it was really fun to test all these different vane options and see which ones are the quietest. I've got these in order from the loudest to the quietest, and from difference there's about 4 decibels between the loudest to the quietest. You might be thinking, how much difference is that really? Well, about 10 decibels is about twice the noise level. When I was testing these arrows, you know, you can hear crickets, different things, and that's, you know, high 40s, and these are coming in the mid 50s. So there's definitely some noise difference between an arrow versus just regular loud noise, and you can tell that. So in the video you'll be able to hear it, and hopefully that makes a little bit more sense to you. But it was really fun, and the 2 that I'm going to go forward with on the testing are the DCA Mini Sabers and then also the Airazr 23s. Between those 2, I found them to be the quietest, and the DCA Mini Sabers actually are pretty intriguing because they still have a little bit of height to them, so I'm fairly confident that they will still control a broadhead well enough for me, especially in mechanical. Whereas the Airazrs, I'm not sure if they're going to be tall enough to be able to control the drag that the broadhead's going to create. I know for a fixed head I would be a little bit skeptical on whether those are going to be tall enough, but I think the Mini Super Sabers would control some, but not a really big fixed head. So I'm going to do a little bit more testing, so make sure you check back for that video in between these two, and I will pick a winner after I do that testing. One thing with these, I would highly recommend you get a good sound machine. The first one I had was not working very well, and it is very frustrating. I wasted a lot of time trying to get the numbers right with that, and I ended up just getting a new sound machine, and it worked fine. You got to have a perfect day though too. So I did have another Vane configuration of the Airazr 23s, and I will do that in a separate video of testing these two just to see how much more noise adding on more Vanes causes to that arrow. But unfortunately, I shot that sound machine and I lost that arrow somewhere. So that's what happened to the last one out of the 12. But here are the results of the testing that I found. So the Fletch, again, this is a tongue twister. Fletch. So the Fletch Quad X, they came in last place at 58.4 and a little bit above. It's kind of a little bit all over the place, but somewhere in the higher range than the Max Stealth, which the Max Stealth came in at 58.4. So those two are tied for last place. Bohning Heat, 57.6. The Tac Driver 2.75s came in at 57.2. The Bohning Alpha was 57.2. The Iron Wills came in at 56.8. Airazr 26s were at 56.6. The Q2Is are 56. The Bohning X3s were 55.2. The DCA Mini Sabers were 54.7. And the Airazr 23s are 54.2. So there's definitely a little bit of noise difference in them. I think going forward, one of these two will work really well. It's just whether or not the Airazr can control a broadhead for me. So it's fun to do this test. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. It's just kind of hard to find a perfect day and the perfect opportunity to go out there and test these. It was fun. I hope this has helped you if you're wanting to know how loud Vanes are and what it actually sounds like an arrow coming down range at you. You'll be able to tell that in the audio of the camera. If you found this to be helpful, please subscribe to my channel. I'm always testing different products and seeing which one is the best, and hopefully it'll help you if you are in the same boat as me as trying to figure out which Vane or other piece of gear will work the best for you out in the field. Thanks for watching, stay hidden, and good luck out there.